In fact, we have the latest visuals, the before and after pictures of what exactly underwent over there at the Omid Rehabilitation Hospital in Kabul. You have the picture over there on the left, which actually shows how it was before the airstrikes, and then you have the entire building on the right hand side of the screen, where you can see that the entire building is engulfed in flames. So clearly you can see the kind of damage that has taken place. Obviously the Afghan authorities are also saying that around 400 people have unfortunately lost their lives in this incident. We are also looking at another in fact structure which is inside this hospital. Remember, it's a 2,000 bed rehabilitation center. So obviously the expanse is immense over there, and you can see another structure which actually caught fire due to these airstrikes that have been conducted in the heart of Kabul. So over there the damage can be seen, it's been done, and we've lost lives as well. We will obviously get some official figures. The Afghan ministry says as of now there are 400 people who've lost their lives in this. Let's also look at some of those visuals where we can see rescue operations being carried out. The authorities actually taking out bodies from this center. We are looking at officials also conducting a thorough check of the area, the number of people who are still inside this facility. And remember, this is a rehabilitation center, a de-addiction center, where there people come in to get well, and those people have in fact been targeted in these airstrikes. And you can look at those visuals that we are running for you. Those are from Kabul, from the site of the airstrikes before. And this is the exact location that we are getting for you. You can see it's a densely populated area in Kabul. You have the Omid Rehabilitation Hospital over there. We've tried to pinpoint it for you, and you can look at the number of structures over there. So if there are airstrikes, obviously a lot of damage will be done. There will be a lot of people affected in this densely populated area. It's not an isolated area or a mountain where there are TTP militants hiding. These are actually residential areas. These are hospitals which are now being targeted. Let me rope in General Sudhakarji on this. General Sudhakarji, this is a deep concern for the world, where we are in fact looking at people, innocent people now being targeted because of something that we have been calling as skirmishes. This has now escalated, sir. Pakistan is conducting airstrikes in areas which are not hideouts.
Yeah, Shivani, it's a very important point you are making. I totally agree with you. In fact, I must compliment our very distinguished ambassador, former ambassador, Mr. Goel. He made very brilliant points, and they're pointing towards what you have just said. But more than that, what is making rounds also should not be lost sight of. What is making rounds as of now is that perhaps Pakistan, apart from drawing attention, is trying to create a narrative in order to excuse itself from contributing some troops. I think they made a promise. Donald Trump has said initially they were expected to send something close to a division, meaning 15,000 odd troops. Now it has been scaled down to just about the brigade, 3,500, as the international stabilization force to Gaza. So Pakistan is finding it very difficult because the Pakistan army is thickly involved in countering the terrorist activities, both Balochistan, Tehrik Taliban Pakistan, also Punjab is gradually getting infested with terrorist activities, and you have the upper reaches, the erstwhile frontier province, part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, So all these places, they're finding it very, very difficult. Troops to task is becoming very difficult to manage. There are large number of people, soldiers who have deserted, people who are going on leave are not coming back, troops are not getting their salary. Logistics support system for the Pakistan army is also could be anybody's guess with Iran and the Middle East burning. So under these circumstances, a narrative is being built by Pakistan that things are really very hot and dry. They will not be able to provide this 3,500 to start with troops for the international stabilization force. Also, there is another thing, Shivani, if I may, because what is happening in Iran and surrounding areas are not very far away from Afghanistan and Pakistan. So they are within the range of, you see, 500 to 1,500 kilometers. So there is a thing called as false flag operation. You see, for all you know, Pakistan has been denying ever since I have been brought onto the TV channel since early morning. Pakistan repeatedly has been denying. For all you know, they may be right. So there may be some unknown element or known to Pakistanis and the Americans, because nothing can happen. I agree with the ambassador that it is by great design, it is by deliberate act that the area of conflict is being diverted to an area where America, if it comes in, will be able to have a very convenient and dignified exit. America doesn't have an exit in the West Asia now. Neither did they have thought through about the entry point, because once you start a conflict, one should be very clear about the entry point and the exit point. That is what defines the escalatory matrix. Today, America nor Israel, neither of the two have got any convenient or dignified exit point. Particularly, America doesn't have an exit point as a superpower. So it is very embarrassing for a superpower to pull back without any justification. Maybe from that perspective, a kind of a false flag operation has been launched. So everyone will keep denying, but nothing happens without a plan and design when USA is involved and Pakistan is involved. So therefore, it could be an early signature for forces like American to divert their resources and entry into Afghanistan, so that Bagram airfield becomes not a distant objective but a near objective to be fulfilled. The Taliban has been declining. They have been hell-bent upon not giving that to Americans. So America is hell-bent upon taking it as soon as possible. So that could be an interim objective, but Cuba is becoming very hot. So
Right.
he's building up the narrative. Likewise, anything can happen. Back to you, Shivani.